in order for you to stop lusting, you first need to understand how it all happens, what it even causes. And I'm going to be just kind of yapping right here. I just came from my grandparents, and on my way home, I got some thoughts. I felt like God was talking to me in some way, and it was really about the fact that I personally didn't feel like reflecting on my weakness, on my lusting problem, on about sexual immorality, because the reason that I couldn't stop is because that I didn't want to understand how it all happened. I have to be honest with you that I sometimes just chose to engage in my sexual thoughts just because it felt good, bro. And in the moment itself, I didn't think about if it was. I didn't take it to the obedience of Christ like it is mentioned in Corinthians, but I just engaged with it because I thought in that moment that it would satisfy my needs, my wants. But the only one that can really satisfy my needs and my wants is God, Jesus Christ, because He knows exactly what we need and what we want. He knows our hearts. And I pray that you have given your heart to Jesus Christ. And if you haven't, don't worry. You still have time. Right now is the moment to just surrender yourself to the Kings of Kings, the Lords of Lords. But what I thought about is that porn is really a kind of stimulus to just stimuli us on our sexual thoughts. You can see it as your thoughts, your sexual thoughts, as the beginning, as just a how do you say it? The beginning, it triggers something inside of you. It triggers it. It comes up, and you either engage in it or you ignore it. And if you engage with it, and you feel your energy coming up, and literally, and your stomach and your nuts, bruv. You start to feel that, and that's when you actually feel to masturbate, to be honest. And once you notice, for me, it goes that way. When you actually realize that your sexual thoughts aren't enough to satisfy your sexual desires, you search for porn. And guess what? Porn is exactly made to satisfy you as fast as possible, as quickly as possible. That has been their goal all along, my brothers, my bruffs. And one thing that has come up, besides really the porn websites and porn content, the only thing that has come up that has been new and recent with AI coming up are those chats with AI girls. Really, that you are just chatting with a chatbot, and it seems innocent, but it's like saying it's like a snake. It's like the chatbot is tries to guide the conversation in some way that you get actually horny, that you get like, ooh, she's being flirty right now. And I'm honest here, I've been there, and that's why I mention it exactly in this video, because I don't want you to get caught in that trap, you know. So hey, don't be ashamed if you've been there too. um I believe God wants to correct you. God wants you back, my brother. Jesus Christ would leave the 99 sheep behind just to look for you, my brother, just to look for that one single sheep. He is looking for you, my bruv. He is looking for you. And it may be just a reflection today. I just want you to reflect on, what do you feel like when you get horny? What do you think about, and how does it flow in another action? How is it like a cycle? If you begin to get your sexual thoughts, what are you going to do? Are you straight up going to your room or something? Are you going to isolate yourself? That's where you need to, man, break the cycle, my bruv. So this video is mainly about understanding why we watch porn, because I believe that when you try to understand, not try to stop it, that's another thing. You just don't do it. Just surrender it. When it comes to trying won't help, bruv, because trying is all about discipline, and human strength cannot save us at all. It is the strength of our faith in Jesus Christ and in the Lord our God is the only strength that could save us from sin, not our only strength. So don't rely on your own thing, my bruv. I believe this week actually I started to get some very sexual thoughts actually, and it was right on the day that I expected it to happen. What did I do? I started to worship. I picked up my phone, I put my headphones on, I let it all go. I was happy. I was so positive and optimistic, and I was just singing and dancing in my living room downstairs. And it helped me because of Jesus. And if you really want to just think like, to give an example, if you want to do push-ups right when you feel it coming up, pray before it. Pray that God helps you on your way. And I really recommend you doing some really intense or just physical exercise, because as men of God, we have really lots of potential. If you have a high testosterone, you have a high sexual drive, then use it to train as hard as possible, my brothers. So yeah, just reflect on it. That's the message. Reflect on it, try to understand it, and don't be afraid to talk about it with God. That's something that I've been kind of training myself on, just to talk in prayer about it with God, to confess it. That's an important, to confess it, to just say, hey God, I'm weak. I have to be honest. I I feel to I sometimes feel like I am going to fail at sexual immorality. Hey, it's okay, my bro. We are weak. That's why our God is our strength. Why He actually needs to be our strength. So I'm going to leave it here. Try to understand it, and let's get over it together. God bless.